Hello, my name is Firas and I will be presenting the one sentence summary technique uh, for the informal assessment assignment for the Art of Evaluation course PID 3230. In this video, I will share with you the main uses and the importance of one of the classroom assessment techniques, the one sentence summary. It's number 13 of the 50 classroom assessment techniques adapted from Angelo and Cross textbook in 1993. The one-sentence summary technique can be used in academic and vocational or technical education such as physics, nursing, and medicine. By the end of this video, the learner will be able to describe the techniques and its use in the classroom, list the benefits of using this technique, explain the steps of the technique, and demonstrate using it. One sentence summary is a simple technique that challenges students to answer the questions: who does what to whom, when and where, how and why, about a given topic, and then creates a single informative, grammatical, and long summary sentence. It's a tool used to help students organize their thoughts and write a brief summary statement that captures the meaning of the material learned or read. Also, it's a tool that can easily indicate the student's level of understanding the material. For teachers, the purpose of this technique, it enables the teacher to evaluate how students can concisely, completely, and creatively summarize a large amount of information in a given topic. The one-sentence summary constrains students to use only one sentence to summarize the topic. However, students will need several examples and opportunities to practice before they are ready to use the tool independently. And for students, the one-sentence summary is a tool used to help students organize their thoughts and write a brief summary statement that capture the meaning of the material learned. This is the structure of the one-sentence summary: WD, WW, WW, HW. And it's basically like building blocks, exactly as we can see here. We can put the who does what, to what or to whom, etc. Example of the one-sentence summary on the nursing process steps or phases, as we see on the screen: assessment, diagnosing, planning, implementing, and evaluating. So the student can do a practice on using the sentence, as we will see in the next slide here. So example number 1, nurses assess patients at the beginning of every shift and with every encounter with the patient in the hospital room by asking head-to-toe assessment questions so the nurses can develop a diagnosis and a care plan for these patients. So if we break it down, this statement, we will see that nurses is the who, assess as does what, to whom or whom, to what or whom, that's clients, and when, that's at the beginning of every shift and with every encounter with the clients, and where, it is in the hospital room, and how, it is by asking head-to-toe assessment questions, and why, so the nurses can develop a diagnosis and a care plan for these clients. And after that, the evaluation, eventually it evaluates the quality of each component. So the teacher evaluates each component with a 0 or an X for inadequate or incorrect element, check mark for adequate elements, and plus sign for more than adequate elements. And if we apply this criteria on our first example, so we can see that nurses assess clients, all check marks, at the beginning of every shift and with raving counters that has a plus, which is more than adequate, in the hospital room, check mark, and etc. And eventually, after finishing the first exercise, teachers can expand the summary for another 2 or 3 sentences and give students a few minutes to work on pairs or small groups to critique and improve each other's summary. Pros: it helps to assess students' ability to summarize topics succinctly and coherently, and this is a powerful technique for helping students grasp complex processes, and it's a framework that makes it easy for students to recall the information. And cons: that some material cannot be summarized in one sentence, and teachers and students may feel that using this technique oversimplifies the material, and students need practice before they are ready to use the tool independently. And limitations: teachers must perform the exercise on any topic before asking students to do so. And this summary works best on a single subject topic to avoid confusion, and students may become frustrated if their summary is not elegant and written neatly. Best practices: teachers perform the exercise before asking students to do so, allow students to practice doing the exercise so they become familiar and comfortable using the technique. Teachers give feedback on the go after each evaluation, and teachers follow coherent and consistent techniques throughout the course to bring the most benefit to the students' learning. And these are the references I used, and for some pictures